So I have to whisper right now because everyone's sleeping in the house. It's 11:46 and I'm making this video because, like many people, New Year's resolution, making a video for YouTube every single day of 2025. Because I think it's good to have goals and challenges, me personally, and I want to get better at yapping, at speaking on camera, public speaking. I want to make videos. So here we are. Went out to eat with some family, forgot I had to do this, dealing with stuff all day, no excuses. The hardest thing I ever did was being honest with myself about how much I suck. That sounds cliche. Oh, being honest. The real me, all that bullshit. It was true. I came to terms with myself. Shout out Jordan Peterson. A little ashamed to admit it, but it's true. Doing the self-authoring program is definitely one of the most impactful things that I've done. All right, that's just the truth. And I realized I did it when I was 26 or just turned 27, something like that. I've been selling weed full time. That's all I did. And whiling out, being a degenerate, all from 20 to like 26. Crashed out, quit. Decided I was some Jack Kerouac guy, wanted to hitchhike across the country. Flew to Los Angeles, was going to hitchhike across the country. Made it one night. Got kicked out of a train yard in East LA. It was dirty, I was exhausted. I was like, this is terrible. I was looking for some sort of catharsis, some adventure, some shit. It was awful. I hated it. And I bailed. And I'm like, yo, what the hell am I doing with my life? How did I get here? Then I found the JP videos, did the self-authoring program, and I realized that I had not lived a life of intention my entire life. I've just been reacting and developing coping mechanisms. This happened, so I did that, which made this happen, and then I did that, just coping. Bullshit. Until I realized I had no idea which way was up. I don't even know if you can hear me on this. And I realized that I had lived so much of my life in fear. Fear of what other people think, fear of failure, fear, just a life unexamined, a life without intention. I really wasn't that aware of what I'd been doing. And when I wrote out how I ended up, like that's what I'd quit selling weed, which I'd all been doing for 6 years, and tried to hitchhike across the country, bailed, flew back to Massachusetts, and was staying with my parents and working in the warehouse. I'm like, how did I end up here? And so I went to figure it out, and it was illuminating. It made me see myself and my life in a completely different light. It was really difficult to come to terms with that, and that I needed to change, and that it was all up to me. And it was very isolating to make changes and to deal with my shit and realize that pretty much all my problems were my fault. I had some apologies to make. I had to make some things right, and I had a lot of catching up to do. It was really difficult, but it was worth it. And it's one of those things, it's just like, I feel like I really want to help people that I see struggling in ways in which I used to struggle. And just getting caught up with vices. I don't deal with any of like the major vices. I don't smoke weed. I don't have a problem with alcohol. don't do drugs. I'm not addicted to porn. But it's because I've been intentional 34 now. So basically since I was 26, 27, trying to figure things out and get in the right path and just trying to always be on the right path. I feel like that's the only thing that's keeping me or kept me from falling into vices. And it really started with a deep self-analysis. Being face to face with myself. It took a long time to do it, to really sift through my past. It wasn't fun. I did all the writing. Sometimes I can only write in 10, 20-minute increments. It took me a while to really sift through it. It was hard, but it was worth it. Keep going. This is, every single video here is exhortation. Keep going, get after it. There's no reason to kill yourself. You know, we're only here for a short time. So, there's no need to rush it. Get on the path. Konnichiwa.